Hey guys, this is just a quick one. I just want to show you some of the crime scene photos from the Debbie Collier case. Now, a bunch of photos have come out on this in various kind of media outlets, but there's three that I think are particularly interesting. Two that were published in the Mail Online and one that's come out today on Fox News. Now, this one, it's kind of a long range shot of the embankment. So this just shows you how steep the embankment was. Now that's not terribly steep, like an average person could get up and down that, but given that Debbie had a bad back, then I think it's quite clear that I don't think she'd have tried to go up and down that voluntarily. Now we don't know how bad Debbie's back was. We've only got that information from her daughter anyway, and she doesn't come across as the most believable person, to be quite honest with you. She could have just had a bad back that was relatively mild, but given that her daughter has said she can't walk far, then, I don't know, that sounds quite severe. I've got a bad back, but it doesn't kind of bother me. It's more like sitting that makes my back ache, but everybody's different. But that embankment, I think, would put a lot of people off, and perhaps it's not somewhere that should have gone voluntarily. I'll also note just the rubbish that's been left. These are gloves. These are forensic gloves. There's 1, 2, 3, at least 3 left at the scene. That is very bad form, law enforcement. You should pick up all of this stuff. This is not good for the environment, but anyway, let's look at the tree stump. This is the tree stump with the remnants of the fire. So it looks like kind of this root thing that's kind of stuck out here has been burnt. It looks like recent burning. And there's one of those forensic gloves right there. I'm assuming that's the stump and that's the glove. So the fire was here. And then I think Debbie was found further down. I think they said Debbie was further down the embankment. So she tried to run away, possibly. The most heartbreaking one for me is this one. This has only come out today on Fox News Digital. And it was embedded within the same article that people are now talking about, where there was an unfired round found close to the scene. I'm less interested in that, to be quite honest with you, because we don't know that Debbie was shot. We've no idea if Debbie was shot. Why was an unfired round left there? I'm thinking that that's not going to be connected to the case, that somebody's left that at another time. But it's this. This is my takeaway from that article, and I don't know how many people have picked up on this. What the news media are speculating, and I don't know whether law enforcement are also speculating, is this within the remnants of the fire is red material, and is this the burning of Debbie's Georgia Bulldogs football shirt that she was wearing in the surveillance video. I think it looks like material that could be from a football jersey. Was the fire to burn her clothes, to get rid of some kind of evidence? And that's why she was naked. Now, we now know that she wasn't completely naked, as the first reports came out was that she was naked. So I think there was this assumption that she was completely naked. I don't think she was completely naked. So it's interesting that the shirt has been burnt and there was charring on her abdomen. Now, I speculated in my video yesterday that perhaps Debbie burnt herself in a fire. I really don't know. There's so many questions, as I said today. There's so many questions. I mean, I focused on that football shirt. I think there's a significance in that. Now, obviously, she was running too late to go to the game. I think we've all established that. And yeah, loads of people have said in the comments that in America it's common to wear a football shirt even if you're not going to game. It is here. I've got football shirts. I've got football shirts from teams I don't support. They're comfortable, right? And you wear your shirt on game days. You wear your shirt whenever. right? So yeah, it's exactly the same in the UK, but is Debbie a football fan? And if Debbie's a football fan, I think that's significant. I think she could have been going somewhere to watch the game, like to meet someone to watch the game. We need to establish if Debbie was a fan. And just every little piece of information that we can get in a case where there's so little and there's these very bizarre details and nothing quite fits together yet. And that right on your screen there, for me, is absolutely heartbreaking. Let me know what you think in the comments below. I'll see you very soon in the next video. Bye, guys.